Hey everybody, how's it going? This video is just a little video on why I don't like the Space Wolf chapter of Space Marines. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying that they suck or anything like that. It's just why I happen not to like Space Wolves. And really, it's the look and feel of the Space Wolves that do it for me. Or don't do it for me, I guess. The reason why I don't like them. Because at the core, they're fiercely independent, loyal, ferocious warriors. But then you throw all this flavor on top of them. This pseudo werewolf, space Viking, Norse-esque feel that they have. And that's when I start going, you know what, that's too much. So, really it's the look and feel. I'm not a fan of Norse mythology and stuff like that, so that's a strike, all the look and feel of Vikings and stuff like that, so that strikes against them for me. I'm not a big fan of wolves or dogs. I'm just not. If I had to choose between dogs or cats, I would choose cats. And other feline things. So, another strike against them, I suppose. That's really it. I mean, I can go a little more in depth, which I will. The whole look and feel kind of jives with, the whole disciplined warrior, monk, monastic, knightly Angels of Death. You got these crude, feral look to them and feel to them that I think kind of jives with the whole genetically enhanced superior soldiers out there that they are. The whole runic totems and writings and runic etchings on their armor and talismans and wolf tooth necklace and all that, I think is a little DD-ish, meaning they do stuff for me and help me out, and a little bit over the top. I think it's a little bit too much, to the point of being almost like a backwards type of thing. Now, having runic inscription on your armor, that's cool. I think when you start getting towards the talismans, the totems, and the necklaces, that it really gets being a little bit too much there. I don't like the fact that they don't utilize helmets that much. I mean, you could easily do that, but when you look at the fluff and the artwork of Space Wolves, they don't have helmets on. I mean, look at these three guys right here. You got the guy on the left, no helmet. The guy in center, no helmet. The guy on the right, no helmet. Doesn't make much sense to me. The fact that they go to battle with these genetically enhanced wolves, also kind of weird to me. It's like using cavalry against tanks. It doesn't make that much sense to me. Yeah, the wolves may get some infantry if you get shock assaults onto a group of infantry out there, but one tank can just run them over or just blow them apart. It doesn't make much sense. What else can I say? I just think if you take the whole space Viking Norse-esque feel, throw that onto an Imperial Guard regiment, I think it would be a lot cooler. I still wouldn't be a big fan of them, but it would be a lot cooler to me because they're only human. And to me, it makes more sense for humans to be getting drunk at feasts every night or on often enough and being boastful like they are and all that jazz. It makes more sense than putting on the genetically engineered elite super warrior of the Imperium. Let's see what else can I talk about. The whole, the genetic defects with the long fangs that they can grow and the Wolfen curse, if you will. What else? They came to blows with the Ecclesiarchy and the Inquisition, almost with the Inquisition, but they definitely had a mini war with the Ecclesiarchy and nearly came to blow with the Inquisition, I think, on several occasions, which kind of screams to me, something that I would not want to have to rely on if I was in charge of stuff. So that's kind of weird. It's that look and feel. It's that I don't enjoy that. And some people don't like the look and feel of other armies. I'm a Dark Angel and a Thousand Suns fan, and I know plenty of people just don't like the look and feel of either of them, and that's fine. Also, they're feral warriors. They're feral. They have a kind of berserk frenzy to them. They are quick to anger, barbaric, if you will. That doesn't mean they're stupid. They're not. It doesn't make them any less intelligent. It doesn't make them any less strategically advanced. But and a lot of their fluff and writings is like, yeah, we are, but we aren't feral. We are, but we aren't frenzied. It's like partially an act, and then we can control it and all this jazz. And it's like, no, it's not. You are feral, frenzied warriors. It's part of part of your genetic lineage, and as part of that genetic lineage, it's something that you just are. So it's not like, you know, I'm not gonna say it's not a bad thing, but it's not something that makes you sound or feel any less intelligent. I mean, they're space marines, first and foremost. So they have the enhanced training, the psycho indoctrination, all that other fancy jazz. But at the end of the day, you're feral warriors. Just accept it and move on. So yeah, that's another thing. Really, it's the look and feel. I'm just describing the look and feel for you in detail a little bit more. I'm just not a fan of it. I know they are very popular as far as Space Marine chapters go. There's a few players at the local gaming place, and there are players who come there to do tournaments that play Space Wolves as well. So there's quite a few of them. They were the second most popular army in terms of play and scheme out there in the last tournament I was in. The first most popular Space Marine army was Ultramarines, and I couldn't tell you why, to be honest with you. That was kind of something I did not expect. But they were second most popular. So, I can't tell you why, but people do like them. I happen to not, and that's the reason why. It's just the execution of what they are. Like I said, if you put that whole Space Viking, pseudo werewolf-esque, Norse-esque feel onto an Imperial Guard regiment, I think that would be cooler and more appropriate than putting on a Space Marine type of thing. Just my opinion. So that's pretty much it, without rambling too much further on, repeating myself. That's the main reasons why I don't like the Space Wolves. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they feel. I don't like the way they're the way they don't use helmets and all the other jazz. I mean, some of them do, but just when you look at the artwork and the fluff and all that. So that's pretty much it for this video. It's actually kind of hard for me to put into words the reasons why I don't like the Space Wolves. It's just something I don't like, and I don't want to sound belligerent either, because I'm not a belligerent person. So I'm trying to describe it in ways I best can to try and make it make sense. So hopefully it kind of made sense, and it's interesting. A lot of people are fans of the Space Wolves, play Space Wolves, or people who don't play Space Wolves still think they're kind of cool. I ran into actually remarkably few people who just don't like the Space Wolves like I do. Wait. What I mean by that is I've run into remarkably few people who also do not like the Space Wolves. That sounds a little better. So yeah, that's why I don't like those Space Wolves. I'm a Dark Angel and Thousand Suns fan also, which is, I guess, partly why. They messed up my Thousand Suns, and or they messed up the Thousand Suns Legion, and them and the Dark Angels have a long-standing feud. So, I guess I'm kind of biased that way as well. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully, I made some sense. Now, if you post a comment saying how I'm wrong and stuff, you don't understand the purpose of this video. It's just an opinion why I don't like them. So let's just be clear with that. Anyways, I'm not trying to tell you that they're a bad army. Not at all. In fact, if you're going, hey, I like Vikings, or I like that idea of the field, then check them out. You will probably like the Space Wolves. So, until next time, take it easy.